Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm PANCZASU, the mighty mix power, and even though in real life, in real world, in my reality, only a couple of seconds have passed since I recorded my last video. In your case it might be a little bit longer than that because it is, well, they're a separate video. So, last time when we ended, I was in the middle of conquering Ecus and I was about to send my fleet to try and secure Nafo that the pirates have been orbiting around for quite some time now. I did end the test so you don't have to wait for it to end because it's kind of boring, let's face it. So, new deal proposed by Amoeba. They want my titanium. Do I have any more titanium to give them? No, because I don't want to not have resource abundance, so sorry guys, I'm going to refuse it. Now, I did finish researching photon distortion, that's very good indeed, and I finished some kind of construction on Vast that I do not really care too much about. The enemy has sent, oh, that's just a scouting party, so I don't really care about that, might as well auto-resolve it. Actually, wait a minute, I wanted my hero to destroy, whatever. I have no idea why it didn't end up my hero being don't know how to attack this fleet, but it doesn't really matter. And let's start this video with a bang, aka fighting against pirates who were the first one to attack me. First ones to attack me. A little bit surprising because they can have more military power, but then again, remember, they are probably more advanced than I am, especially because I sent some really outdated ships at them. So if that's the case, I definitely do want to go for... I think I'll go for magnetic field. I don't think they have anything else than kinetics, so that's a safe thing to go for. I do not care if I lose a couple of ships. Actually, I might lose all of them as long as the enemy also loses all of their ships. Okay, so we both went for this exact same thing. I can see that the enemy probably doesn't have anything other than just kinetic weapons, which is good for me if you ask me. Obviously, I don't think you will ask me, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Now, the enemy is taking quite a bit of pounding, especially with my rockets hitting at the sides of the starships, which is very, very cool indeed. So Star Trek explosions for the win. The enemy has boosted their offensive firepower now, but I don't think they will be able to survive the salvo of rockets. I might as well go for non-repair systems. Since I'm going to scrap those ships anyway at some point of the game, might as well scrap fully repaired ships rather than scrapping some damaged ships. I'm not sure if this is logical or not, but I'm going to go for it. Red Dwarf in the background. Lava Planet as well. Useless, stupid commentary as well. Oh well. Now you, since you dealt with this pirate threat, might as well go back into Volan system and try to... Well, I cannot conquer it, but I can at least maintain a blockade, a solid blockade on it. Which is what I'm going to go for. Ecus is still not conquered. This is going to drive me crazy. One day though, one day. Oh, and I also have some new ships ready. That's right, I forgot about it already, even though a couple seconds have passed. Malar. They do look like some kind of bug. Don't tell me they don't, because they definitely do. Wow, and it takes me... Okay, apparently even though I have with my amazing industry, it will take me quite a bit of time to construct many of them. That's okay though, it's not like I'm in a hurry or anything. I can have how many? 7 of them at max? No, actually, wait a minute, they have doubled their command points. Their command points are 2, not 1. I'm not really good at explaining it, am I? Anyway, I am only able to have how many? 3 of them. Well, okay then, in that case I'm only going to go for 2. Same thing here, a single matter. That's good enough. We'll be ready in 2 turns. That's good for me. And let's go for dust industry into dust conversion right after that. Alright, I think I'm good to go. Everything that I needed to take off has been taken care of. I can end the turn now. And drink some juice. So good. Uh-oh, it ended. That's gonna be a problem. Fortunately, I do have water next to me, but I explained it many times before. Juice is best when you want to make sure that your throat is as moisty as possible. Possible? Yeah, let's say possible, why not? It kinda sounds cool. Not really, but let's say it does. Whatever, shut up. Alright, sending my ship this way, that's all good and done. It's some kind of upgrade has been finished, which means I can construct some more stuff on my planets. Discovered quite a lot of resources. I don't think I have any of them available to me. And yeah, I know that I'm constructing a ship right now. That's also nothing surprising. I did want to do something just a second ago, but I forgot what it was. This might be a problem. I mean, if it was important, I would probably definitely forget about it. But still, it's gonna mind bug me for quite a while now. What was it that I wanted to do? Oh man, I completely don't remember that. I don't know, but what I do know is that I can decrease the tax rate so that people love him. Actually, that's not important. Only Candlekeep would benefit from that one. So yeah, not really care about Candlekeep, let's be honest. So yeah, I did exit this screen, and now I remember what I wanted to say. Seems like it was a really good idea by me to clean up my computer, because right now I cannot even hear it at all. I mean, previously I'm pretty sure that it would be already like, okay, that sounded retarded, but anyway, it would be really loud and noisy at this stage of the game, and now it is running so smoothly and so quietly, as much as one might imagine. So it's really great. So a tip for any of you that didn't clean up your computer in a long time, go ahead and do it, because it's kinda helpful. It really is. So, I am approaching the enemy fleet, probably going to destroy it, because we have both mine and the enemy ships are of the same class, so even if the enemy has technological advancement over me, and I don't think they do, I should be able to win this battle. Actually, it doesn't look like I'm doing any damage to them, so I might change my mind and go for that strategy, just to make sure that the enemy fleet is indeed taken care of. I mean, as I said before, I do not care all that much about my Zurich ships anymore, so I might as well go all in grass cannoning type of strategy with them, because, well, even if we lose them, it's not a big deal whatsoever. Sorry about that one. I do love the way this game looks. It just so much reminds me of Static. I'm actually kind of surprised that Total Biscuit didn't showcase Endless Space yet. And maybe I missed it or something, but I don't think I would miss his video of Endless Space. I'm watching every single of his videos, or maybe not every single of his videos, but most of them. And I'm pretty sure he did not showcase Endless Space so far. Kind of surprising, maybe he's waiting for a full release. Maybe he's hoping that the development team will contact him and actually give him the game. I'm not sure, I don't know, I don't want to assume anything. I'm just a little bit surprised, because this is a really great game and I would love to hear Total Biscuit's opinion about it. Since he said many times that he is a Trekkie, I think he might like it quite a lot. Look at this poor lonely Cirque just guarding Amn. Well, let it stay there. I don't have any other use for it right now. I think I'm good to go, aka end the stand. And actually I wasn't. I should have prepared some construction over on Moonshay, Candlekeep and Everesca and Amn to give me a bonus, quite a lot of bonus science. I didn't do so, but it happens. That's not a big issue, to be honest. No, the enemy did construct quite a... How are they constructing all of their fleets so fast? It's surprising to me. I mean, really, that's difficult to understand. I mean, either they were hiding all those fleets somewhere, I have no idea where, in the pockets or something, or they have no idea. I'm just stumped. I don't know where on earth are they getting those fleets from. So let me go for this kind of strategy this time. Magnetic field in the middle and static with adaptive strategy just to give my rockets a little bit of a boost. They did, however, counter it. As I said, not directly countered, but somewhat countered by going for short circuit. A very good early game ability that actually is very effective even in the late game, because having the enemy missiles miss your ships is always a good thing. That's also the reason why I am going for the same ability in terms of hero development. Whenever I can, I give my hero the tactician ability that allows me to avoid a lot of enemy firepower, which is always a good thing. Now, the enemy did go for weapon disruption while I went for magnetic field. Both abilities are kind of defensive ones. However, I think my idea was a better one simply because the enemy has way more kinetic damage than I have missile damage, let me put it this way. It doesn't look like we are going to be able to deal any damage to each other in this stand though, simply because we both have, well, I have too much defense, the enemy has too much, not enough offense. No, I have not enough offense and too much defense for any of us to deal any damage to each other. Not sure if this made a logical sense, but it did in my mind, so let's just hope for this one. Now, this point of view that we had just a second ago was crazily awesome, I really did love it. Not like I don't love any point of view, they're all pretty amazing. And it's a draw, it doesn't look like any of our ships have been destroyed. Kinda sad really, we both tried our best to destroy the enemy and we both were just simply unable to do so. It does make me kinda rest at ease, to be honest. Only one ship I can auto with no progress. Simply because it means that the enemy doesn't really have that technological advancement. I mean, my ships are fairly old already and we're able to stand pair to pair with the enemy's fleet. That's kinda good, I guess. Okay, we are going to have another battle just in a second. Still, first of all, I want to move my Malars onto the counter-keep system, merge it with the newly constructed fleet. Yeah, merge them all together, baby. Merge them all together. They still have movement left because of this anomaly that happened recently, which means I can merge them with my main hero fleet. Alright, I guess I can only leave one ship in a separate fleet, so that's what I'm going to do. Actually, never mind. That's how I'm going to do so. You might be a little bit confused on what I'm going to do, but I don't want to unassign my hero from this fleet. I want to simply merge those fleets together so that my hero still has unassignment points if it is a thing available to him. I know I'm bad at explaining stuff, but you might figure it out by yourself, because I'm pretty sure that you are, as some smart people, maybe a little... Seriously, that's what I was preparing for? Come on now. Give me a break. I was hoping for some kind of amazing battle, and this is by no means amazing. I'm not even going to bother to see how my new ships look like. That's kinda sad, to be honest, but oh well. Don't care too much about the next stage of Defender. I will go for the offense though, because I want to see how fast I can get the Graviton Wheel, well, ability. It might be under offensive Aziliant, it might be under Veteran, we will see it soon enough, I guess. Some kind of stuff has been constructed in some kind of systems, that's good enough. I'm definitely going to go for magnetic field generators in every one of them, which means that I can safely exit the screen and actually do this on my Emperor screen because it will be easier this way. Na 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 na. Why on earth am I singing? No idea. That's good. Exit. Thank you. Anything else? I don't think so. It's not actually my ships are ready to attack the enemy yet again, so that's what I'm going to try to do. Maybe this time we'll be able to actually destroy each other. At least some of the ships. Not sure though. We'll see. Alright, non-repair systems are countered by what? By tactics. The enemy might as well go for tactics, so instead I will go for tactics myself. In the medium range, I will try non-repair systems, hopefully the enemy will not go for tactics. And in the end stage, I will try weapon overclock. Now, as I thought, wait a minute, it was me who went for tactics, so never mind, I should have went for non-repair systems. But it doesn't matter, I did counter the enemy's repair, so they couldn't repair that much of the damage taken, so it means that we are both kind of at the same situation as we were before, which means that both of our fleets are damaged, but still pretty much good to go in every possible way. We are still able to fire at each other, if you know what I mean. Wow, that's a lot of kinetics that the enemy is firing at me, but it didn't matter, because yet again I countered the enemy fleet. Man, I'm countering them so well, I might actually be able to destroy some of their ships. I don't want to jinx myself, but it seems like this is a possibility. Would be pretty cool indeed. One of the ships is bearing, obviously, as I can see, and it's gone! Very good, I finally got an advantage. Seems like my ships are still better than the enemy's. Shot Secret versus Weapon of a Clock. This time Shot Secret is not that great of an idea, simply because of the amount of projectiles that kinetics fire. So even if a lot of them miss, it doesn't really matter all that much. That's what I'm going to keep telling myself at least. So I might just be able to destroy another enemy ship. I'm not too sure about though. No, it looks like they're going to be able to survive. Still, it was relatively good. I did manage to destroy one of the enemy's ship, which gives me an advantage in any future battles. I do think the Horus will be able to replenish replace that ship with another in the near future. Still, it will take them a while, and it's yet another advantage that I have and they do not. Everything is ready, I believe, for me to end this turn and proceed to the next one, except that there's something I want to check. I did gave Sowers my titanium just for nothing. I gave them as an act of goodwill per se. Do they appreciate it? Kind of exchanges, open borders, long-term peaceful status, do the score. They don't. I mean, one could argue that current exchanges gives me some kind of bonus, but let's face it, they should be happy because of my donations. And they are not. This makes me unhappy. They really should appreciate me more. Oh well. I'm not too concerned, as you can hear. A little bit disappointed, maybe I was hoping for more, but oh, doesn't really matter all that much. It's not like I'm going to go for diplomatic victory, since I still have no idea how does one achieve it. So yeah, I'm going to drink some water this time. Give me a second. I mean, it's not like I have any chance of the matter, because first, you're watching this video, not make it one recording it. Second, we would have to wait for the enemy to make it smooth anyway. And third, I'm not going to drink any water simply because I'm about to have a fight. A pretty small one. The enemy did not replace any ships in their fleet, so I should be able to win this relatively easy. I mean, it's probably going to be another draw, but still, I think the enemy is going to lose at least one ship yet again. Maybe even two. Now, let me get it straight. The water does taste way better than the juice, but I can already feel that instead of making my throat moisty, it left it at the same stage it was before. So it kinda bothers me. Why do commentators on all of those large events drink water instead of juice? I mean, it's obvious that the water tastes better, but since they're professionals, one might expect that they would sacrifice their pleasures for the content quality, which is probably improved whenever they, you know, take bigger care of their throats. I don't know, it might just be me who believe that juice is better for making your throat moisty, but you know what, you should try it yourself. Talk a lot to somebody, I don't know, to your little sister, and keep telling her how you once did something awesome when you were at her age and she's going to hate you for it. Anyway, do talk a lot and then try both water and juice. Maybe in a reverse order. And tell me I'm not right. I do believe I am right. Now, it does look like I'm going to be able... Yeah, there we go. All of the enemy ships has been destroyed. This is good news for me. I have no idea why they tried to attack me in the first place, but it doesn't really matter. I get really lucky with my cards as well, because I keep countering the enemies, so that's kinda cool, I guess. Deal by United Empire, offer peace. Why not? This will essentially mean I get more trade routes and I can backstab them later in the future. So yeah, I'm an evil person, am I not? So only one trade route in this system, why? Oh, because it's not my home system, I guess. That would explain it. So if that's the case... Exit the screen. Come on now, exit it. If that's the case, I do kind of want to go for extend option exchange on Moonshine, or maybe on Vast, which system has a better potential to it. Vast, 6 out of... Okay, that doesn't tell me anything. I would have to colonize those planets to know how much potential each system has. Vast, it seems like it has arid, desert and helium. Still quite a lot of population that I can have here. Moonshine, on the other hand, less, I believe. So I am going to go for extra traders on Vast, I believe. 0 to 0, well, no surprise, no big surprise over there. So you're going to go for that. And that's good enough. It's still... Well, actually, it will take you only 110 to get everything? Wow, I'm impressed. I'm definitely impressed. Might as well go for current framing, because I can see already that I have a lot of production industry, I mean, in the system, simply because of the amount of population I can have here. So I think it's a good idea to actually go for every possible upgrade in this system. And after this sense, I guess I would just simply go for dust. Because dust is obviously always needed. Moonshine, you... Well, I kinda just wanted to colonize a new world, I believe. It will give me some bonus and happiness, but I will live through it with it. Is that good? Yeah, it is, but I want to go back to Vast. I do want to expand on it, because I have only one planet colonized, and this is unacceptable by my standards. I want Arid to be colonized as well. So you go over there, you go over there. I want to make sure it is, because I'm not sure if this is a bug or if I'm really going to have all those improvements ready in the next turn. So I just want to make sure that I'm definitely going to colonize this large arid planet. Because right now my population cap is stuck because I don't have any more place to expand on the ocean planet, and that's not something I want to happen, really. I want to be able to keep increasing my population. So, I believe on Moonshine, yeah, I'm about to colonize. Am I? No, yes, I am. There's the icon. How about Narfel? Well, Narfel is still way behind, so I don't really care about it too much. So I guess I'm good to go. Technology-wise, I'm about to research a new, finish researching a new one. That's good. Which means that I should prepare going for another one. Hey, 3D replication plans. You know what? I'm going to go for it. I mean, really, this will give me even more production, and I'm already crazy in terms of that. But after this is ready, I think I might go for... I'm not too sure. I do believe I have some Dreadonics and Mercurite, so I might go for containment shields, just because of that. And after that, improve the thermodynamics, because it's also useful. I don't think I have any tiny plants, but I do have at least 2 smalls. Also, quantum communicators are good, and that's good enough for now. I'll bother about this in the future. In the future, I'm probably going to go for more military upgrades and try to research another ship type as well. Okay. Am I going to... I'm obviously going to attack this enemy fleet. Is it going to be a challenge? Not at all. It's going to be quite boring, so I'm not even going to watch it because it will be pointless, even though I do want to see how cool Mars look up close and personal, but whatever, I guess we will live through with it. Now, those Mars, remember, they do have some invasion bonus, which is very cool. It means that I'll basically be able to capture the system way faster than I originally am able to, so that's always a good thing. Let me end this turn. Actually, can I still have a fight? Yes, I can. With a seer. Seriously, game? That's not impressive at all. Alright, that's a battle 1. And enter. Oh, hello. United Empire. Oh, wait a minute. We are at peace with them. Okay, so I can let them be. Oh, this is a problem. Superbug Contagion. I'm bad at reading English, as you probably know if you ever watched any of my videos, but still, is that some kind of... what is it? 1 population loss on 3 random planets with at least 2 population... Oh, that's bad. Oh, okay, I see, that's just highly evolved virus. I mean, not a computer virus, that's a virus. Okay. One population loss on 3 random planets. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, it's going to... With my industry, I don't think it will hurt me at all. It will, however, if this was... I'm not sure if this was global, or rather, if it affected everybody in the galaxy. If it did, then Horatio are pretty much dead, because they just lost 3 population units on their home system. Actually, they might have lost this on EQ system as well, but anyway, it's a very big kick for them, and not that much of a deal for me, because I don't really care. You wish. You wish. Rudimentary telephatics have been researched, that's very good. And 2 new planets have been colonized, this is very good as well. Moonshay, what do you have for me, boy? Obviously going to go for Global Tech Park, since it's going to give me a lot of extra science, and I do want science to make up for my ratio models. And Vast, you as well, you are going to go for... Well, since it's arid, I just need to have a temporal finance. What is that? What is that? It looks cool, but what is it? No idea. Let's speed this up. I said let's speed this up, thank you. What is it though? Is it ancient artifacts or something? Or is it... Wait, what? Awaiting is wearing red shits to be easily found in the event of death. Well, that's, I guess, a positive thinking. Not. Wow, okay. Whatever. Okay, I'm about to capture the system, but other than that, I have nothing to do, pretty much. So, okay, let me just end the turn. I am scratching the back of my head, just in case you were wondering. I know this is probably a surprising and very exciting piece of news for you. Yeah, I know, I would be shocked as well, but still... Yeah, actually it was just mainly as that. Anyway, Moonship finally no longer a colony. I mean, now it is a colony, but no longer just an outpost. Now it's a full-fledged colony. That's very good indeed, because I do believe it will now have a better food production. Don't quote me on that. It definitely now has an influence zone. It might be the only thing it gained, but it might be also one of many, so I'm not too sure about that. Now, that is drew all over my face, which is kind of a normal thing. If you're making a videocast, that's something you have to take into consideration whenever you want to be a videocaster. You have to remember that you probably end up drawing from time to time, especially if you are me, because I am drawing a lot by default. So it's even worse when I'm talking a lot. I'm not spit like that, but I am drawing. I'm definitely doing that. Now, since the Horatio did have the cloning race ability, as you can see, they do have a lot of population on the system I just conquered, which is fine by me. Manual, definitely manual. Now, I am scratching my beard this time for a change. And Artwork and we're going to have a fight. This time only 4 enemy ships, but they are led by a hero. I'm not sure if this changes... I mean, I'm not going to change my strategy at all because of that. I'm still going to try and invoke as much damage as possible, except for medium range, because I do want... Actually, you know what? I don't really care about non-repair systems over there. I will go for magnetic field instead. Right, it seems like the enemy has upgraded his kinetics because they are reddish type of kinetics instead of yellowish, if you can look closely. Which is an indicator of a technological advancement. That's good, and that's good. Well, I guess it gives me some kind of information about Horatio. Not like I care all that much, since even if I lose all those select ships, it's not gonna be a big of an issue. Now, as you can see, I am firing my missiles. That's kind of a natural thing to do when you do have missiles and you are fighting to the death of the enemy. Still, it looks like the enemy is taking a little bit more damage than I am. I think I started this battle. No, actually, I didn't have any damage on the start of this battle, but still, I am definitely dealing more damage than the opponent, even though they do have a technological advancement, at least in terms of this battle. Now, we both went for a weapon of a clock, but it seems like, yeah, I am definitely the one who's got the upper hand. 2 enemy ships down. Now, the enemy definitely does not have the sufficient firepower to destroy my ships in return, and they lost the last remains of their fleet. this is it for Horatio. I do not see them having any chance of survival at this point. So I guess they're going to die and be extinct. It is good. I mean, I do kinda respect them because they used to be human, now they're not 100% human, I guess. They kinda have those weird heads and so on and so forth. So I can appreciate the fact that they're trying to not be human. That's why I actually like them way more than like United Empire and Pilgrims. But still, they used to be human, so I like them less than any other faction than those that I named before. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool indeed. I finished some construction. Now to final finish deck construction. That's kinda cool, I guess. And because that happened, wow, I have a lot of things that I need to go to construct over on those planets. That's okay though. I can just go for this thing. Now, Arctic, barren hydrogen. There is hydrogen over here, so I can go for this one. Okay, let's speed up a bit of those. Yeah, I guess I'm not going to speed anymore. And I might as well change fossils. They do give me some dust and they do give me some industry. So I am going to go for that one. I am going to speed this one up as well. The people, well, they're ecstatic with me. So even though they're going to hate me a little bit because of colonizing the asteroid belt, they're still going to be just fine, I believe. Now that's all good. And then the anything else I should take care of? Well, this system needs... Wow, that's a lot of population irradiated. Okay, that's not the place you want to live in, I guess. Cancer related? Yeah, you definitely don't want to live there, do you? Dust ruins. What is a dust ruin? Is it a ruin made of dust? Pretty much, dust and enchanted enhanced structures. That's cool. That's really cool. Meteor strikes not so cool, not so much, but it still gives me some industry, so that's fine. Let's go for those upgrades. That's good. Good. Anything else I want to take care of in this system? I'm not sure. I actually am losing food. Oh, but that's because the enemy has gone for alien grafting. That's definitely not something I want to go for. Duh. Instead, I will go for a temporal finance on arid planet. Arctic is going to go for global tech park. Where is it? There it is. I have to, you know, stretch my head a little bit because I cannot see because of my microphone. And you are going to go for temporal finance as well. It doesn't boost my industry at all. But oh well. Let just some of those people die, I don't care. Whatever. That wasn't remotely creepy and or funny. It's not like I ever intend to be funny, but still, I achieved nothing in there. So, it looks like my population is, well, it's not going to drop, it's on the edge of this happening. It is at starvation, it has a -1% birth rate, but it's not going to change at all, because the timer is at nothingness, so that's good enough for me, I believe. It is going to improve quite rapidly as soon as the approval rises, so I'm not concerned, to be honest. Now, I am going to rename this system. Yeah, I forgot about that. However, no, cancel. I do want to know if this is going to be my home system or not, because as I can see, there are no 6 planet systems anywhere in the vicinity. Actually, there are not even any 5 planet systems in the vicinity. This means that one of those 4 planet systems are going to be my home systems. Is it going to be Ash? No, it's definitely not going to be. Way not enough population over there. Actually, wait a minute. Ecus does have 5 planets. This is the only system over here that does it. And those planets are kinda cool as well. So you know what? Okay, it's going to be my home system. Finally, I'm going to give you that also then. I was so excited, so excited. Simple thing, really, but it does make me excited a lot. It's not like it's hard to get me excited. I mean, it's just happening all the time, but still, I like it. And there we go. Let's make sure that I don't have the spelling issue. Yeah, you can guess what kind of D&D books I like to read. I mean, usually D&D books, let's face it, the people who write them are not the best in what they do. But I do like reading books that are written by... What is his name? Man, it is going to mind bug me. So give me a second. I'll actually walk back and try to see what is his name. Oh, that's right, okay. That was just me setting for a book. Troy Dake. I do believe he's, out of all people who write D&D books that are usually not that great, let's face it, he is the one that actually has some kind of style to him, and I kind of like his books. And he did write about the events that took place in this area, so yeah, I definitely like it. So, my timer did go off, so I guess I should end this video relatively soon, but first let me move my entire fleet. Yeah, 3 fleets are fun to have. And let me move my Zerg since they are not needed anymore over there. I'm going to move them to Amn and replay and match with this single pool Zerg in the defense of my borders. I don't believe it is actually necessary because amoebas are doing the job for me, but you know, it never had to be too careful now, does it? Okay, I believe I'm good to go. Am I going to end the turn now? No, because it will be boring to watch. Actually, yes, because I need to make an outro anyway, so I'm going to end the turn here and make my outro. It was PANCZASU the Mighty Mixpower. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed my videocast, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Always, I appreciate some kind of constructive comments, criticism, whatever. Any kind of comment is really something that I love a lot. Thank you for watching and see you online. But, well, actually, give me a second. I do want to see what kind of those are. Mastery of Celestial Bodies. Oh, I guess it's about the fact that I colonized an asteroid belt. That's good enough. Everything else is pretty much ready. Deal proposed by Sowers. I give them dust, 24 per 10. And in return they give me aces in titanium. Whoa. Whoa. I love you, Sowers. And oh, even more invasion. Oh, this is such an excellent end to a video. Thank you, game. Thank you. I love you too. Okay, yet again, PANCZASU the Mighty Mixpower. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and see you online.